Eli was just an ordinary boy. That is, until one day when he discovered his ability to fast-forward time. It started when he was sitting in class, bored out of his mind. He wanted nothing more than to skip the next hour of math. All of a sudden, Eli's eyes began to glow a golden color. He blinked, and without warning, the clock on the wall jumped ahead. The class bell began to ring, and his classmates started getting up from their desks. Eli's heart raced. He's just skipped class. From that day forward, Eli used his newfound power to zoom past homework, awkward family dinners, and even long car rides. Weeks, then months flew by in a blur. Every time he used the power, he didn't have to live the dull moments. But there was a price. The memories from those times were simply gone. Birthdays, holidays, and important moments all became a fog in his mind. One day, Eli looked around and realized the world had changed. His friends were getting jobs, learning to drive, and forming deep relationships. Eli felt like an outsider. He couldn't remember how he got here. He tried to fill in the gaps, but no matter how much he fast-forwarded, the result was always the same. The future came quicker, but he wasn't ready for it. Years later, Eli stood alone at a family reunion, watching his relatives laugh and share memories that he had no memory of. His parents, now old and gray-haired, looked at him with sad eyes. He couldn't even remember the last time they'd sat down and talked. His fast-forward power that once felt like freedom had become a curse. In the end, Eli realized that while he had lived for years, he had experienced very little. Life had passed him by, not because it was too fast, but because he had chosen to skip the most important parts. The moments we wish to skip are often the ones that shape us, that make the good times sweeter and make the journey worthwhile.